Ahoy, me hearties! It's time to give ourselves a little tribute to old-school platforming goodness.
Really?
Is it a tribute of love?
And this one is for rogues only.
Warning! Thank you.
Mermaid!
So, our tale is out in space, in a constellation that's shaped like a mermaid. Our tale also involves a bunch of cute little ghosty goose.
And a special hook. Ow. Hey.
One that the ghost takes a liking to.
And an adventurer.
Which he possesses. And voila! He becomes...
And girl transformation.
He becomes Flinthook.
Kind of.
Air space pirate extraordinaire.
Yes. But we do still remember our roots, and we do know that we have kind of lost track of our brethren, sister, whatever.
And that's where this cute little gooey thing comes from. Because he eats ghost gems to produce photographs that'll give us, well, they'll give us hints on to where to go next. But of course, there will always be some heavy opposition in our way, and well, we know how to take care of the job.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, jeez.
With a little bit of bomb power. And, well, our trusty hook.
And a plasma gun.
Oh, yeah.
To save our brethren from an evil scoundrel.
Oh, boy.
From a mysterious lad. But, of course, there's always going to be those random monsters that pop up every now and then give us some trouble.
Mm-hmm. Boss fights, I imagine, because this is no ordinary platformer.
No, this is a rogue-like platformer.
Oh, dear.
Oh, boy.
Roguelike?
Things are gonna get messy.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, welcome to Flinthook for the Nintendo Switch. This game was developed by Tribute Games, who previously also made Mercenary Kings, which was basically like a run and gun sort of game that was very well. I know the artist for that one was Paul Robertson, and I don't know if he did this game as well, but the fluid sprite work really does feel on par with that.
Alright, so let's see what our combat is. So this almost looks like a Mega Man game to me.
It essentially is a Mega Man game. You even have a Mega Man X-esque wall jump.
Quick hook.
But yeah, let's just grab our trusty little our quick hook, because that's how we grapple from point to point and progress through a level.
Okay.
Who's behind that tarp?
Who's that?
I wonder indeed. The game won't certainly tell us.
He looks so happy.
Yeah, he lived a happy life, but of course...
Is it a she?
It's a he.
Oh, okay.
At least I assume it's a he. Like, they never really outright say.
Well,
and we got our plasma pistol.
Gender neutral?
I guess it's a ghost. We don't have to care about it right now.
Ghosts don't have genders.
So you... Okay,
Casper
so the max
begs to
nipple
differ.
right. Oh. So I assume you have to kill all enemies before you can proceed?
It depends on the level. Sometimes enemies will lock up the gates to proceed. Other times you also got these time doohickeys, which you will have to take care of with your time belt.
Mega Man X.
Yep, Mega Man X.
That right there reminds me of Celeste.
Well, that too.
I want to say this game came out the original game I want to say came out a little before Celeste.
Bomb.
Bob's away.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
I also
know,
noticed there's like probably some RPG elements to this.
Yeah.
In a way there is, yes.
I'm not gonna lie, from what I've seen so far, out of all the pixely fan games that we've seen throughout the years, this one probably looks the most faithful in terms of the animation actually legitimately does look like how it would look in the olden games, as opposed to how, when you have it nowadays, of course the sprites will be pixely, but the way they move about and whatnot looks kind of too crisp and clean for the era they're trying to emulate, if that makes sense.
This, yeah, the styles don't quite add up.
In a way, but I can also say, like, this feels like something I would totally see on, like, early Sega Genesis, or not Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn or PS1. Like, this was back when, like the 2D sprite genre was at its peak. Oh, what a helpful rogue. He gave us some treasure.
Why do I feel somewhat suspicious?
Well, it's not like this game's cares all that much for it, because now we got our compass. With our cute little slimy friend, your trusty goo compass. Feed it enough ghost gems to this little buddy, and it will guide you to your bounty in no time.
Ghost gems from where, though?
That's the thing. We get our ghost gems by finding the scoundrels. Well, more so, well, close to where they're located, so let's see who we're up against first.
Yeah.
Bad Belly Bullseye.
Unblinking leader of the Hardhorn clan.
We're on his trail now, so why don't we get a Mo's in?
Oh, so this place is actually so when you actually go into a place, it'll be a lot more massive. So you need to.
Oh boy.
Yep.
While we were away, he stole all the fins.
Friends.
Who cares? We got a crown.
Look at the swag we got.
But I was gonna say, so the idea is that once you go into an area, it's actually massive, and you need to find the ghost gems to figure out which way you're supposed to go.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, yeah, why don't we go ahead and get started? So this is how it basically works. Before you start your run of Flinthook, you have to choose the bounty you're going up after and the perks you'll be taking along the way.
Okay, so it's kind of roguelike in that like your whole when you die in a level you have to restart it, but the adventure itself, like you are building up, there is an adventure to it.
There is an adventure to it, but well, the
'Cause, like, I was
adventure is
thinking-
basically the section you're going through.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking it was like buying the advisor, but like if you die, you have to go all the way back to the tutorial stage again and get your.
Oh
first
no
bounty.
no! There's always like set adventures in this game, unlike Binding of Isaac where it was one straight adventure. So we start off our first adventure by looking over our options. If you notice on the bottom portion of the screen, it'll tell you exactly what to expect when you go into one of these subships.
So out to a ship.
And we're off.
I like to
See
imagine
the
this thing has
wizard?
no. I like to imagine this thing has no thrusters and it just grapple hooks across space.
Wouldn't that be something? And so we're on the scene on our first ship. Don't mind the hole up there. We'll buff it out later. Spoilers, no, we won't.
Oh,
But yeah, this is again, like any other role, like you never know what to expect. Like sometimes you can have a breeze, other times you'll have to put up with laser beams.
yeah. Easy, and that one's locked.
Unfortunately. But no worries, the key shouldn't be too far off. But now we got our first enemy wave.
So where do we find ghost gems from?
Ghost gems are what you get for... Okay, so in order to get ghost gems, you have to beat the level you're currently on.
Oh, okay.
Because this isn't exactly the main ship where we're gonna find our bounty. This is like a sub-ship.
Okay.
And once you beat a sub-ship, you get the ghost gem, and once you get a certain amount of ghost gems, the path to the leader of the battalion, well, it gets shown, and well, that's when you go and strike.
Okay.
Now,
What's the combo? How do we raise up the combo meter?
just keep blowing shit up, I assume.
Okay. Oh, careful.
Careful.
Nice.
Ooh.
So how's the aiming work for moving around and like stuff?
It's pretty much three-dimensional aiming. You move in any sort of direction, and that's where your plasma pistol will aim.
Okay.
Oh, look at this! We picked up a useless relic.
Aww.
They're basically just bragging rights, complete with their own little quirky
Oh,
description.
We just need time slow down for no reason. Oh jeez.
Time slot down I only really find useful for. Oh, and here's our first
Time
shop.
slow.
No.
Oh.
Who are you?
This is a merchant. He loves gold, and he loves and the one thing he loves more than gold is comfortable cushions.
And the Epinos.
But
then
of course, there's always money.
And the little smoking pot next to him.
I travel across all the ships to sell stuffs. Aren't I generous? The answer is yes.
Okay. Aren't I generous? Say yes. Yes. That's better.
I'm sorry. Every time
He's not the only.
every time I see those little smoking urn-like things, with the hose attached to it, I can never look at
hookah
those.
pipe.
Yeah, I can never look at those without thinking of the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland.
Neither can I.
Who
Yeah.
are you?
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Well, that's what he did, Seely.
I know, I just now got the reference and I'm just like, oh wow.
Nowadays kids in this generation look at it, it's like, oh, I didn't know he vaped.
But yeah, that crab merchant is not the only one we'll be meeting up with on these mini ships. Sometimes you'll also come across a tired-looking fella who will sell you defensive items defensive and healing items. You also come across a.
Those are like buzzsaws, I think.
Yeah, they're buzzsaws. Ah,
Okay.
great. Like a pufferfish.
Explosive
They look
pufferfish.
so disturbing.
Yeah, the art style of this game is very quirky.
I
Die.
kind of hate to say this, but it kind of reminds me of Conquer.
Conquer?
Like some of the enemies in Conquer.
can
I don't
see
You
that.
can sort of see it.
Oh,
And we get
Something
shaman
more like-
dragons.
Oh crap.
Ow.
Our song almost reminds me of like Earthworm Jim.
It's very fluid like Earthworm Jim.
Yeah.
I will admit it's a little prettier though.
But like this would totally be a place where I could see what was his name? Something the evil goldfish.
Oh, Bob the
Bob the
Evil
Evil
Goldfish.
Goldfish.
I could totally see it. Oh cool, our special item for this floor.
Yeah, basically you can either unlock a shield, hearts, or whatever else this game. They're nothing more than just straight up like they're not exactly like upgrades or whatever. They're basically just you get more health. You'll get a little extra health. You get a little extra shielding powers. Like it's not like it's not permanent. Is what I'm trying to say.
And how do you feel about the grappling mechanics themselves? Because it looks like that makes up the bulk of this game.
It takes some getting used to, but overall they're not too bad. There is some level design though that can get especially tricky. And well, if you don't aim it just right, you could end up colliding with a trap or something. Or you could be a
Okay.
dumbass and try to blow up that box with the skull on it.
Nah, that looks like a totally safe method. Don't do it. Whoa!
And we
Hello.
just unleashed the ghosty goo.
That wasn't what I was expecting.
And you can't
that
shoot
got
it.
Alright, time to move.
Yep, we're out of here.
It sucked if it actually followed you.
Thankfully, it doesn't follow you like all across the entire ship. Otherwise, that'd be kind of
Bombing.
annoying.
That's just knife throwers.
Yeah, always the worst kind. Like, oh, and we also got birds that spew out bombs.
Okay, this is also another thing that's kind of really odd for me to think about this. This game reminds me of two other games. Reminds me of a game called Awesome Knots.
Awesome, I've heard of that.
It's basically
Um,
like it's basically a two-dimensional, like it's a 2D side scroll. Sorry, it's a side scroll platformer MOBA game. Like think like League of Legends.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that, and also reminds me of honestly some of the visuals and style. They remind me of a game that I could have seen like Humongous Entertainment making. Humongous Entertainment being the people who did like Pajama Sam, Freddy
Oh,
Fish,
boy.
Spy Fox.
That's nice, dear.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, honestly, I kind of think this is a little more appealing than those kinds of games. But I
I
can sort of see
like
where
those games.
well, I'm not saying you're wrong for liking them. I mean, I can imagine like a lot of us have some sort of nostalgic bias with those games, assuming we did play them.
I've never
I
played
played
them.
them, and now I think Space Shell.
Oh, look,
There's-
a cute little seashell. Let's crush it.
No! Oh, there's our ghost gem.
There's a ghost gem that popped out.
Eat it.
There's two more to go.
Nom.
It's I don't know how to describe it. Like let's get out of here. Aye aye.
So yeah, remember what we said about buffing out all those holes? I lied.
Curses.
If anything, we made more
Goodbye.
holes.
Wow. If anything, I made a black hole. What?
Ooh. So actually,
Trump.
Jordy, Seeley, what do you guys think of this?
Well, it looks really quirky.
What about you,
Quirky,
sweetie?
She says.
Jordan?
Jordy?
I think it's cute. It's
She was stunned,
colorful.
speechless.
Is it?
And-
Is it
I realize this may not be their kind of game, but if we can hold their attention, that's fine enough. So
but to be honest, I'm kind of mesmerized watching it.
it's
Well-
very fast paced. It looks like.
That's better than nothing. Then yeah, like it can be very fast paced. Though you also got to be careful about that because again, some of the level design doesn't quite accommodate for that fast pacing, and you could easily end up falling in a trap.
Oh, geez.
Like that?
Thank goodness.
But yeah, just are you distracted by something, sweetie?
No.
Stop it.
Okay.
Now, why do you keep getting hit on the way back?
Because
No, I'm talking to Jordan,
like
not James.
You're going against the grain. You have to make the surfboard with the grain.
No, I was
Right.
I was talking to James about why he kept getting hurt on the way back.
Oh, just
Because
the way
I
you
just didn't
worded.
give two shits.
Okay, just the way you worded it made it sound like you were responding to Jordan.
Oh.
Ah, well, anyway, actually, there was something else I wanted to say about the game, but I just can't find. Oh yeah, actually, after you beat your first level or losing it, because well, either way, Like, whether you win or lose, the adventure will be over. You'll get to keep your perks, and, well, again, it's a roguelike. It has to work like that. Once that happens, you get access to the black market. Now, the black market is where you can buy all your nifty upgrades, like movement abilities, XP buffers, and the like.
Okay.
And whenever you level up, you also unlock a booster pack, which gives you a whole bunch of photographs, which are, well, actually, I should have said this earlier, but the photographs are pretty much your perks.
Okay.
Stuff like being able to heal better or run faster, so on and so forth.
Okay, crap, belt.
Oh yeah, you also got your time-based bullshit, like so.
Oh, in the back.
Gosh, hourglasses. But anyway.
One thing I was gonna ask: whenever you see a sub-ship, what is the skull in the lower, like the bottom part? Like this one had like I think a 3 skull or a 2 skull.
That indicates how difficult the ship will be.
Okay.
Like if you get like a ship with a 6 skull, then you better prepare yourself.
Hey, Mr. Krebs.
Do not go to the black market. I don't need the competition. Don't buy the special moves over there.
Are they better there?
Well, what if we want to go over there, huh?
Eat the mushroom!
Honestly, the black market doesn't even take the same goddamn currency, so why are you complaining?
The caterpillar was so odd to me. Like even like when he became a really like, he was such a relaxed caterpillar. And then he just became a pissed off butterfly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pissed off butterfly? Oh, that thing. Okay.
He was seriously ticked.
And then later you see him vaping again as Alice is trying to escape the palace.
Just nice and okay, it's not actually great. Look, I had an idea, but I don't want to talk about it right now because it may involve topics that are not appropriate for the general viewing audience. But I just had this idea that was really like it seemed to be like something that Adult Swim would totally do, and I found it hysterical. But I'm going to wait until later. How much longer do we have? We're almost done.
Don't worry, I'm almost done with this part. As much as I wanted to, I was not able to show off the entirety of the stage.
Oh, okay. It's a big place, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. And I guess I'll get this out of the way. There actually aren't that many stages in the game. I think there's only four stages in total, along with an infinite mode, where you basically just keep on playing until you die.
Double damn, this sounds like a short game.
Alright. It's fun in its own right. Oh. Well, you also have to remember, right? This is a roguelike. They expect you to die a few times until you beat it, until you can properly beat it.
And it also feels to me like you have to be definitely into like dungeon crawlers.
Yeah, exactly, because it's a dungeon crawler in its purest form. Well, aside from the fact that it's 2D platformer.
Yeah, but a platformer with. Whenever you don't know how to explain it, just say it has elements.
Exactly. Elements of a roguelike or a Metroidvania or Mega Man X or what have you.
It has elements of Undertale.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does.
All games are Undertale.
Is your time bound for sale? I'd make so much gold selling it.
Of course
you know what?
would.
You make that joke, Logan, but I swear to God, on a few of my videos, I've had people say, just because one character makes a pun, oh my god, he's literally Sans.
I've seen that actually.
Wait, see.
Like, mostly...
People, if ever in a video game someone makes a pun joke, people are like, oh my gosh, it's such a Sans joke. Like, no,
And in fact, I think the thing that annoys me the most is with the new Super Mario Brothers Adventure dub. Like, there's the one moment where, like, Mario makes, like, the show pun, it's like, looks like they were really shell-shocked, did Luigi? And everyone's like, they're instantly the Skeleton Brothers.
Someone literally said that.
I've had a few people that say that.
Oh
I appreciate the puns awareness in Undertale, but that
the
doesn't
sad thing
make it a
is-
Sans trademark, god dang it!
No,
It's like the sad thing is, it's like...
now,
The sad thing is, it's not even just my video. I've seen like a lot of people insist that the two need to be comparable, even though the only thing they really have in common is that the older brother is shorty.
I think that puns are officially like licensed to Sans and Sans alone. In fact, I think that from now on we should call I think we should call the pun the sun because the world revolves around it.
Dear god, no. Please don't let that be a thing.
You
That was bitter yet at the same time funny.
You know what's worse? You know what's worse than that? Like knowing, like, are you guys familiar with a game called Yumi Nikki?
No.
I know about it. The Yumi Nikki, the Nightmare Diary or whatever.
Yeah, let's just say that
Dream Diary, sorry, yeah.
there's going to be a remake of that game, and apparently, like, I don't know who said it, but apparently it's like, it was inspired by Undertale. It's like, no, Yume Nikki inspired Undertale.
You know, I'm not gonna
Maybe
lie.
Yume Nikki didn't inspire anything. Maybe just Yume Nikki just in general, just it's its own thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's also a lot older than Undertale, but anyway, I'm so terribly sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I thought this was going to be a much better game to really talk about than what it ended up.
Flinthook is a good game. I'm liking it, and I love a roguelike that can give you a sense of progression, similar to this, similar to Dead Cells. I like that. I may give this game a shot. What platforms is it available on?
It's available on Switch, Steam. I want to say it's on PS4 and Xbox One, but I could be horribly wrong. But honestly, it's available for I want to say it's available for around $15 or so, and it's well worth it.
I think so. Yeah.
Just expect that. Just have a little bit of patience with this game because it's not going to be beaten in a day, unless you're really tenacious enough.
Which is fine. I like this. I think this looks good. What do you think, Hype?
It looks fine to me. Like, I think the last time I ever really got into a game like this is N, which is like years ago, but I could see myself getting back into it with a game like that.
All right.
Well, then then you know what? I'd say again, give it a shot. It's very cheap. It's very fun. It's very accessible. Again, so long as you don't mind the occasional spike trap.
Yeah.
And cushion loving crab hands McGee.
McGee.
So yeah, terribly sorry. Till next time, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye.